Hey all, welcome to a puzzle game with a difference. It's Lexicopolis, A to B City. So we've got play and instructions. This tricked me out the first time. You press P for play and I for instructions. You don't use the mouse in this game whatsoever. So let's have a look and see what it entails, shall we? So there's P, if I can click on it right. And city size, you can have small, medium or large. There's no super size and there's no free refills. So let's go with large. And here we go. I've got a green overlay which is movable by the arrow keys, and I can place it anywhere on this grid. So let's stop for a second and see where we can put it. Right, so for that green overlay here, I'm going to collect the letters as highlighted by the this greenish part, and the other will build roads around the building. So this is going to be the town hall. So if I place it down there, I'll collect a D, an O, an S, an A, and another A and an S. I think that was an eye exam in one. I think my eyes okay. Thank you very much, even though I'm long-sighted. Anyway, so let's see if I can place that down. And I can spell boob, but with B-E-V-B, my childish sense of humour. There's also W, so if you rearrange that in an anagram, you will spell that in Larry childish speak. Anyway, let's continue on. So now I place that down. I also collect 3 times the number of letters with that 3. So here we go, and I've got most of the letters with the alphabet with that move. So as you can see on the little in-game keypad, we've got every letter but Q, Z, G, J and a K. But also we've got different in amount of them letters. So if you see R, there's 2 rectangles on the R, so we've got 2 uses of the letter R. The objective of the game is to spell out as many words as possible. But say for instance we could spell out farm, press the enter key and then place it down, and then we've got to try and compact it. So we don't really want to build it there because we'll get rid of a load of the letters to the side. So if we place it down there, we'll collect all the letters in one. Farm is quite useful early game because it allows you to collect a sample, and it's a massive layout compared to some of the smaller buildings. So we can have police, and here we go. There's not much objective to the game as much, but it's try and create as many creative buildings as you can on the one map. You can see the value of your city by the amount of rare letters you use, and you can also see the population, jobs and fun factor of your city. So you can let's see the population rise when I did the house there. So as you can see, the population rose by 4, the jobs are 13 and the fun factor is 0. So let's fix the fun factor with a kind of bar. There we go. So there we go, everyone can have drinks now. Rounds and us. Anyway, let's continue on. So we can't have school, we can have university, I think. Yes we can. And I'm a terrible speller. So let's place that next to the town hall here. And we're slowly getting there, so we can slowly see it starting to all take place. As you can see, we can also build trees. There's also quite a lot of different kind of buildings that we can place down. I don't know why anyone would visit a tree, but there we go. The only tree in the village. Anyway, let's continue on. So there's a park, and there's loads of trees now, so that tree's got friends. And you can slowly see areas of your city start to develop. Place a bank down. I don't want to place it there because it'll get rid of the 3. So I want to try. I'll place it near the bar. I can actually, if I was spraying it more properly, I'd see what letters lie underneath to spell out my next move. So let's spell fire station. I'm sure I can do that if I can know my keyboard. And there we go, we've got a fire station. So as you can see, there's all sorts of wonderful things you can do. We can place a circus down and have bears and acrobats and all that whiz. Anyway, let's continue. I wish I could shout out suggestions to me right now because I'm running out of words. It's like being put on the spot. I can't spell when I've been put on the spot. And also can't do gaming, which is the life of a YouTuber. So yeah, I'm pretty much screwed over there. Anyway, let's continue on. So power, if we can spell power right. Station. Okay, we can't do power station. Let me think of something. Mine. There we go. It's mine. The mine. Going down digging. Anyway, there we go. We've got a mine. And as you can see, start building up jobs, fun, and building up your value, and also population as well. To bring that up, we could put skyscraper, if we can actually spell that. As you can see, my spelling has taken quite a hit today. And there you go, skyscraper. So you can see the population with up to 101 Dalmatians. And there we go. So as you can see, it's a kind of fun title. It's fun to mess around with. There's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot of words that I found that you can play around with, and everything's near enough thought of. So that's all fun. Let's see, couple more last ones. So let's put, oh, we can't do theme park. There we go. So I haven't got a K, so I can't do theme park, unfortunately. So nobody can have fun in this town. Everyone's going to be locked up in... I can't even do Gale. So there we go. As you can see, there is a lot you can think of. A lot of letters you can need to spell the words that you're thinking of. As you can see, sell at house, that is just right for the number of letters. You're picking up 4 letters to the 4 letters you've spent, so that is economically good. While something really long, but really got a small layout, like say tower, I know it's not the longest word in the dictionary, but there we go, it's only got a layout of 2, so you're losing 2 to your 1, but it can be useful to fit in smaller spaces. Let's see if we can put barn. There we go, that's the 4, so there we go. Put bus station. I'm finding more words to go along. I really need a dictionary to go along with this game. And there we go, we can put base, and that gives me an aircraft base or airport. So I can put airport down. I'm sure that's exactly the same. So there we go. 2 airports for 1 little tiny city with 130 people. I think that's a bit overkill. Anyway, let's continue on. Lastly, let's think of one last word. Well. There we go. We're all going whizzing down the well. And that was an obscure reference. First one to put in the comments, win an internet cookie. Anyway, that's been A-B City Lexicopolis, and that's on GameJolt. You can see the link into the description of this YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a little bit different, and it's completely free, so play to your heart's content. It is actually quite engaging. So yeah, we've been Game Stefan. Please comment, like and subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please comment as well, and tell us why it was crap pretty much. But yeah, let's enjoy.